here. I'm just taking a quick smoke break before I jump into this closed beta of this new game. It look good. You gotta go on Steam and request access, and I was just browsing through YouTube and I seen Asmon Gold playing it, so I was like, yo, let me check on the request I put in. Went back to the request, it was random. I was like, oh shit, bet. Don't know how much I can play in this closed beta. This is one of the many reasons why I got a PC. Hold on. This is one of the many reasons why I got a PC. So I can play and try games like this. That's not on PlayStation or Xbox. No demos. Like for example, Hell is Us. They had a demo for that game that was not on PlayStation, not on Xbox. Only way you could have played the game is if you had a PC. Spaces that say PC is trash. It's not. They just want to sway you that way to keep you like from not looking at that, because their whole page, their whole shtick, their whole life is about console gaming. So I'll tell you people a couple months ago, so I looked into it. There was somebody, I'm not going to say his name, but he's a real smart dude. He's on Twitter. You don't usually hang out in the typical console war, like the console war spaces. Like, but he said something that really made sense. And people don't see that. And you really gotta sit back and look at the whole totality of the gaming scene. It's really now becoming all about the exclusive. You want to say it's not about the exclusive, it's all about the exclusive. There's no reason, there's no reason to play multi-plat games on these consoles. Because these multi-plat games, especially if they're on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, you're really getting the limited or limitation-based game play when it's a multi-platform game on a console. Because that game, it's not like it's curated or specially made for that one particular console. Like, look at Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Bonanza is specially made for the Nintendo Switch 2. If that was Nintendo don't want that. So that's why it's not, their games are not going to go multi-platform. Because somebody took a still picture of Donkey Kong. He smashed it through a rock, and there's boulder pieces, rock pieces flying everywhere, and there's like this little gold thing that you have to collect in the game. And people was like, "Yo, look at this gold rock. They can't even make a perfect circle. Make it look like a teardrop or something. It looked jagged and rough. And then you see the textures on the rocks. It looked stretched out, like it looked like a stretched out pizza, mozzarella cheese stretching out. Like it didn't look good. It didn't look appealing. But if you put that same game on PS5, the textures and everything will look better. But like I said, it's only going to want that. But PC, I would say, like, for the PC, it doesn't matter if you don't fall into the hype of where you think you need like $2,000 GPU graphics card. You really don't. All you really need, if you want, you don't have to just you get a graphics card that does ray tracing or doesn't do ray tracing. It doesn't really make a difference. The whole purpose of the whole goal is to all that other shit is for like the enthusiasts. Somebody like me. But PC, this is one reason why I got a PC. So I can play games like this that nobody else is playing. And if you are playing it, it's a small amount. I'm streaming this on all platforms. If you go to Twitter, TikTok, I got vertical streams going. If you look at the video at the bottom of the vertical stream, that's LSS. That's coming out soon on PlayStation and PC. I think Xbox too, so multi-platform. But they don't want to bump that game. They don't want to hype that game up because it's multi-platform. It's not exclusive to PC or PlayStation. And then the reason why they don't want to do it because they know that the PC is going to more than likely, if it still stays the way it is, it's going to be the main version of the game. Like, that's where you should want to play Hell's Up. But this is the benefits of having a PC. Again, you get to play games ahead of time. And this game looked cool. It's an MMORPG, and I'm not really into those games, but it looks cool. The voice fights look cool. The description of the game, I copied it from Steam. It's in the body of the page. So if you want to read what's it about, it's right there. I'll read it. Chrono Odyssey, Next-generation Action MMORPG. Game features include awe-inspiring visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5, UE5. Vast and intricately designed seamless open world. Dynamic action-based combat. Mechanism based on time manipulation and extensive customization. I'm not into MMORPGs, but this looked promising. Well, let's spin the block and see what this is about. One thing they said about these games is the harder the bosses you beat, you can put them in your, they could become summons. Oh, assassin. I knew she looked ill. She just looked ill. I was like, yo, let me just pick this bitch. I didn't know who she was. I did not look at anything about this game. Deactive. That sucks. Assassin not available. I bet you he's available. Yup. Least person I would have played with. And if you want to know, the game doesn't have all the features unlocked like NVIDIA DLS4. You only can pick TSA right now, so that's why it's running at 37 frames. I don't like that, guys. It's gonna be the barbarian. Oh no, the Reaper. Alright, the Ranger. Swordsman. Alright. 3 out of the 6 is available. Let's take the long range. Like long range. So you can't really like tweak anything. Oh, that's nice. You can see the peach fuzz on her face. She got peach fuzz. God damn. Almost, yeah, look, you can give her the Sergeant Slaughter jaw. Like, what the fuck? Why would you give a girl the Sergeant Slaughter jaw? I think you could really make yourself in this game. This is some detailed shit. Yeah, I'm good at this. there was this bad chick that used to work for this company not too long ago, like it was a long time ago, like probably 9 years ago. I'm like friends with her on Facebook. She's bad as hell. Tall, sexy, light-skinned glasses, tall glasses. She was bad as fuck. Her name was Vakima. Cutscene was
the last will soon be rid of this mess.
A relic that reverts time. To think we've come this far chasing mere myth.
Tales, fucking hell. As if there was another choice. No allies, kin. We've not left to lose.
Soldiers, we move to secure the relic. Ready yourselves. Balder, join me at the front.
Get up! 'Tis an ambush! Grab your arms. We must find Etheldrada. I hope Etheldrada's okay. We must hold the line. You go first, Captain!
Feels good. Feels good.
Beyond the forest! We must save the captain and securing the relic!
Says to go this way, so I'm going this way. Oh wow. Oh wow. looks crazy. Hope I'm going the right way. Let's go this way. Following the green dot. That looks crazy.
Still breathing, eh? To think a little sort like you made it this far.
This looks bananas.
To the right!
Oh wow.
They're tenacious, I'll give them that. What must be in the ruins after all?
Yo, this feels great. The combat feels good. Like when you hit somebody, you like there's weight. This looks incredible. I don't like this chromatic aberration. This game looks incredible. Wow. Hold on. This looks really fucking good. Seeing this dragon fly in the air, this shit looks really fucking sick. That looks sick as shit.
I'll hold off the void here. You head to the captain.
Do not falter! Strike true! One final push! For our fallen comrades!
Okay. when you hold down L1 and you press except for every button. Yeah, you press any button, you get like a different move.
Soldiers, rise!
This is
The relic
special.
is straight ahead!
Game is wow. Okay, all one changes the weapon, and the other weapons got different moves. Okay, it was pretty alright.
This must be
X is a
the
special.
relic.
LB, L1 and X. L1 is square, L1 is triangle, L1 is circle. Fucking shit is a fucking special. X is jump. Circle is like dodge. Square is attack. I don't know what triangle does. I'm gonna press the triangle and do the shit.
The Void. They have claimed countless worlds. Even so, we still have a chance. The Chronotector is capable of turning back time. I shall return you to the past. Find you there. Bring word that the future has
That shit just
changed.
look dope as shit. Wow. Yo, that shit look almost 3 fucking years. Yo, that shit, the way that chick just made that shit just break apart into pieces. Yo, this game looks incredible. Holy shit. Wow. game is impressive. Wow. This shit is, yo, this shit looks fucking incredible. I'm playing with people now? Yo, that was a good intro. Don't like how the text, some of the textures look but wow. You know what it is? It's the scale of everything. It's like I'm playing on my OLED TV right now, and it's just the scale of everything. It's really impressive. Like seeing all these shits running down, coming down this trail. It's like there's no slowdown. It's like it's just butter smooth. 50. Better keep moving.
trust you know the way to the outpost. Head to the Eye of Insight nearby, unless you fancy getting lost.
They don't help your ass neither. That shit's crazy. They do not help your ass. Yo, motherfuckers don't help your ass. Like they'll the NPCs, they're just fighting. But they're not gonna come and help you. There's like a lot of fights going on. All you see is just like fight. But it looks dope as shit. You could help somebody fight like right there on the spot, or you don't. Oh, guess I can't go that way. Alright, now can I go this way?
No getting through! Hey, look back! I've a task for you!
I was trying to heal. And it was not allowing me. Thank you. they just not stop. Hey, when do these motherfuckers stop? Like, they don't stop. They just keep on coming. Wow.
around.
some company. I am Romek, humble pilgrim of Kronos. Though I may see no more than a beggar, it's far from the truth. Speaking of, that peculiar clock of yours. I knew it looked familiar. Its design is identical to the painted walls of the Temple of Kronos. If my memory serves true, 'twas Kronos himself who crafted that sacred relic. Yet, yours looks more counterfeit than not. Say, where can I find one for myself? These cursed knees of mine. The settlement lies just ahead. A sacred monument known as the Bound Stone lies near the entrance. There we shall part ways. Now, where might I find a loaf of bread?
This game is lit. The fact that there's other, like, just the way it looks, and there's other people there. That's probably like the only glitch I see so far. Motherfucker stuck in the ground. But this game looks very impressive. Some of the textures is low, and there's like I would say this is like, probably like 1440p right now, because you can't really see the details on the characters till you get up like close to them. But it looks very good in motion. The combat is nice. Like the crossbow, I thought it was just one crossbow. It's a double crossbow, and it's like the ammo is just like fucking unlimited. The only thing you're limited by is your stamina. Like when your stamina runs out, that's when you basically reload, and you gotta like switch your weapon to like a sword or something. This game is lit. So I guess you gotta play up to that part where we started from, when there was an invasion and this bitch gets killed by that dude and shit. All we did was reverse time back to before that war breaks out. So I guess we playing up to that war part and getting our character like built up to that point. But it's pretty, it's like, it might say it's like 40 something frames, but it's not, it doesn't look like it's 40 something. Everything is just running really nice and smooth, like the plants right here. It's not running like that. It looked like it's running at 60. Like I said, this is the only shit that I've seen so far that look out of place. So it look like there's ray tracing because this guy's torch is lighting up everywhere he goes, lighting up the ground, and like I walk near him and bouncing off me. You got motherfuckers with horses, like how more motherfuckers were playing to get a fucking horse? It's like there's other motherfuckers in the world and shit. Like, this game is lit. Alright, this was the place we were supposed to go to. Alright, bet. Playing more of this game. This game is... Oh no, man. What's crazy is, like I said, like, you could just, like... When I logged into this shit, like after that cutscene and I was standing there, I thought those people were in my party. Those people were not in my party. Those were just other people. Like, you could just join into like if there's a fight going on out in this world, you can just join in and just fucking help somebody. They got all these shits that you can attack. Yeah, like, see, it's like, the game says that it's running like at 45 frames right now, but the way this tree is moving, it doesn't look like it's 45 frames. This is a cool game. I can't even forge anything. What the fuck? Let's head to the forge. Craft new weapons. I can't forge anything. I don't know why it says fucking Xbox triggers and I'm playing with a fucking oh, that sucks. The best cloak, they don't give it a fucking material for this shit. Make something. is Century? Where the fuck is Century? He's just gonna fight them. One man to your fight, buddy. That should work. Oh, I could have went down that fucking trail right there. What the fuck? Yo, they got ducks. I'm a dick. I'm a dick. shit for no fucking reason. This game is lit though. Squads of fucking enemies and you can jump in with somebody.
Hold! Not another step! These rifts should not exist in this timeline.
I mean, the textures look kind of bad, like this right here, but the overall game is just like fucking, game is impressive. This shit looks sick as fuck. game is impressive. That motherfucker is serious.
The Void Apostles. Even the bold falter before their
That's what that bitch wanted me to see. She's like, yo, go in there. I even asked her, like, yo, what I'm gonna go in there and see? She was like, yo, go in there and just look. And when you come back, meet me at the Citadel. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I understand why she told me that shit. She knew I was gonna get my ass kicked. That was such a fucking setup. She knew I was gonna get my ass kicked. She said, go in there. I said, yo, what I'm gonna find when I go in there? Like, I ain't even asked that shit. Y'all see me go back and see me, like, I selected that shit. I was like, yo, listen. Well, I'm gonna see what I get in. Well, I'm gonna see what I get in this. God, just go in there and look. Just go and look. Just go and look. Fucking went and looked and got my ass kicked. Yo, that's fucking wicked right there. That's a good way to set up a fucking game. Yo, just go in there and look. I'm not gonna tell you. Just go in there and look. And then got my ass kicked like I was gonna do some shit to this motherfucking estate that I knew. I'm thinking like, yeah, I'll probably cheese this motherfucker with this crossbow. Nope. 2 hits. Wop wop. It was a wrap. This motherfucker probably knew Romic, you fucking bastard. Why the nigga gotta be the lying sneaky bastard? Literally got my ass kicked. That was dope. How that stone just transformed into that door. That was it. Another game was fucking impressive, yo. I might be playing this shit. Bounty board. Holy shit. Like, how long has this game been out? Motherfuckers look like they've been playing for a minute. Here I am in my little fucking weak gear and shit. Like, how did I not know about this fucking game? This shit is fucking lit. Like, I really don't understand, like, just beyond the looks, like, graphically. Like I said, like, I'll show you all. Playing on my OLED screen, so I had to put it borderless, but close to like whatever you see 2K. Everything is. Oh, let me Epic. Let me see if that was resolution. Alright, that made it look somewhat less fuzzy, but epic. This they don't have other. I said TSA, TSR. They only have this right now. You can't switch it to like anything else. It's closed door. If this is a closed beta, you gotta go on Steam. There's no price. You just gotta ask for permission, and they'll get back to you within an hour or so. If you want to play this game on your PC. Download it really quick. But it just looks damn impressive. Yeah, everybody just doing like what I'm doing, just running around, looking around because, yo, this shit looks really fucking impressive. Like, well, I need one of these shits to, oh, yeah, True D. I'm gonna have to read into it, like, look into this game on YouTube some more. Cause this shit is fucking. To find, like, where these materials are. This is what, yo, like, this is what Monster Hunter should have been, like, just they should have done it like this, cause this shit is fucking sick. Just have, like, just set it up like an MMORPG, like. This is fucking sick, like.